Number 2 has got to go to Joe Vegan. Okay, I don't normally swear on YouTube, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What happened to motherhood and apple pie Joe? Then he went away. Hey Joe, where'd you go? Gone. And came back and left again. And now he's back. But for how long this time? 2 or 3 weeks. This time, was it? Short but sweet, I guess.
Butter, butter is the name of the dance we do down Johannesburg way.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another super fresh video with yours truly, the voice of reason, right here on YouTube, your vegan network. So let's just get right into this one, shall we? So without any formal goodbye, Joe Vegan has vanished without a trace from YouTube once again. What? Oh, but since history likes to repeat itself, I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of good old Joe. I think Joe struggles with this whole YouTube thing, quite frankly. He clearly loves making videos and has a strong track record for being very good at it. I mean, he's well-spoken, passionate, and funny, but I think he's a tortured soul like any fine artist, con or otherwise. That was a joke. Oh my. He also seems very conflicted, and that seems to come from his fascination with the vegan online community after his denouncement of much of it. So what's my theory on why he's vanished this time? Well, first of all, he was losing a ton of subscribers daily, which wasn't being helped by taunting his viewers to unsub, dislike, and leave hate comments at the end of each of his videos. Are you crazy? Funny, yeah, a little, but tactically speaking, unwise. But I don't think that's the real reason why he abruptly shut down production. I think the real reason had to do with his lack of message. It got so bad, he began making parody videos of Izell and Harley. A true sign the boy was struggling for content. This was funny a year ago. Now, well, quite frankly, just dated and sad. And then he brought Figsy back into it. He needed a new direction. He needed fresh content, and I think he struggled with that. You can't just make a bunch of videos bashing vegans and then jump back into some old tried and true formats of the past. He needed to go further. I think he's facing a serious post-vegan online identity crisis. It's as if he knows what he isn't, but can't quite figure out what he needs to become. He's like a performer without an act. Joe was digging up old ghosts from the past that have long since died and trying to make people laugh in the same way as he did before. I also think he was finding it hard taking all the hate he was getting from viewers over the animal sanctuary funds. And I understand he'd even mentioned this a few days ago in his online stream. I get it. There's only so much a person can take, right or wrong, from viewers, and then it's like, end it. Cut the cord, it's over. And end it, he has done yet again, my friends. So for how long will it be this time? My prediction, I think he'll be back in the summer when YouTube is hot and happening. In the meantime, I think this is what Joe needs to do. Joe, you listening? You need new content, my friend. No more Figsy or dressing up as Izell. Those days are over. Oh, here's a suggestion. Do a collab with Nikocado Avocado in which the two of you have a little bitch session over the vegan YouTubers who trigger you the most. Now that would be something you could make an honest buck from, don't you think? But all jokes aside, Joe, can I call you Joe? We look forward to your next incarnation right here on the fascist website many of us refer to as YouTube. And I thought I'd address an interesting question that came up in the comment section recently. Bev_B asked, would you ever consider dating a non-vegan? Absolutely, I have no control over who I fall in love with. And chances are the next time you fall in love, it'll be with someone who likes a strip of bacon on her double cheeseburger. And if you're a guy, then justifying tossing a pretty girl aside because she isn't vegan is, well, kind of unusual and a Guinness Book level of self-control. And if it works out between the two of you, then it becomes like any other relationship, simply about negotiation. And you should consider yourself very lucky if your biggest fight is over veganism. Imagine when you discover that your perfect vegan boyfriend or girlfriend doesn't want to have kids like you do. What if they're penniless and can't hold down a job? Practically speaking, these are much bigger issues you can face as a couple. Veganism is something you can work out. Maybe they'll decide to move closer to a vegan diet. Maybe they'll go completely vegan. Or maybe you'll decide not to be vegan any longer. Don't think that can happen?
I don't know. Doesn't do it for me anymore.
I'm no longer calling myself a vegan.
I am no longer vegan.
So I've decided to just, denounce veganism.
All right, guys, there's the video for today. Please share your thoughts below. If you thought the video was the least bit interesting, please consider giving it a like. I do so appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go on over to Instagram and Twitter and start following me today. The links are down below. and I look forward to seeing you right back here in a few days' time for another super fresh video.